Well, you have claimed credit, Governor, for creating more jobs.
Right.
The Texas created more jobs over the last 10 years than every other state combined. But who gets the blame for the size of the shortfall?
Let me tell you who gets the credit.
Yeah.
Who gets the credit are the people out here in this audience and all over the state who get up every morning and go risk their capital. That's who gets the credit for creating jobs. Government's never created one job. the private sector. Now, have we worked together to create a climate where they would go out and risk their capital? Absolutely. Kept the taxes low, the regulatory climate.
So that's the ad you have on. The ad you have on right now is not claiming credit for the jobs, it's for the environment.
Yes.
Created.
Yes.
So who gets the blame for the state of the budget right now, for the shortfall?
Here's just, I mean, budgets do this. I mean, we rolled in here in 2003 and there was a technology bubble bust, as you'll recall.
Indeed.
And the resources quit coming in. There's a lot of different reasons that our revenues are down.
Right.
The least of which is not that we've got a federal government that has scared the entrepreneurs to death. People are sitting on money today because they don't know what the tax rates are. They don't know what the capital gains tax is going to be, Evan. I mean, if you were an entrepreneur that was fixing to go out and build a substantial structure, and you don't know what the capital gains tax is going to be because Washington, D.C. has failed to give you that information, you're sitting on that. And that is what is happening too often across this country, is that we have entrepreneurs who are afraid to go invest, to go put that money out there and put it to work and in turn have people employed, et cetera. So I will suggest to you that one of the main reasons that we have a turn down in the economy is because of the out-of-control spending that started in Washington, D.C. and way back before this current administration got there, that put it on track to where the budget deficit has really created a mentality in people of, we're just going to pull back till we figure out what's going to happen.
Governor, you've signed 5 budgets. You have the power of the veto pen, and God knows over these last years you have not hesitated to use
$3 billion, more than all governors
But
combined.
A lot of the spending that you're complaining about is stuff that, in theory, you could have or vetoed, or right? You
sure. Well,
don't sign a budget if you're not happy.
I love your theory.
Well, it's a theory, Governor. I'd like to hear your response.
I love your theory because you're basically saying I got that crystal ball stuck back somewhere in the back of the car. Yeah. I don't have a crystal ball. We sat here and we work together and we project as well as we can about what the needs are for the people of the state of Texas, and we fund them. I don't think we. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that say we don't spend enough. You know, there are a lot of folks that say, man, you should have passed a personal income tax back there in 2003. And, you know, I've got some folks in different places that say you're not even getting close to spending enough money. I think we find a good balance. Budgets ebb and flow. Everyone knows that. Economies ebb and flow. Yep. We have the greatest economy in the country right now, particularly of the big states. And so the idea that you know, the governor, the lieutenant governor, the speaker, the members of the legislature, it's your fault that we've got a national recession on our hands. I think that's a bit of a stretch. Here's what I do know. Yeah. We're going to get back in here and we will prioritize what's important. We will know what our revenues are and we will balance our budget without raising taxes.